Now, the Deputy Minority Leader, Emmanuel Amakofiboa, has called on government to immediately secure the unmanned toll booths across the country to help save lives. The MP for Elembele, who was speaking to Citi News, says Akwasi Ajayanim, in reaction to the danger posed to hawkers and pedestrians around the abandoned toll booths across the country, said what is happening is a clear testimony of government's failure to properly think through the decision to stop the toll collection, and therefore Ghana cannot lose revenue as well as lives due to the poor decision by the government.
This is the main Trans-West African Highway from Takoradi heading towards Elubo on the western part of the country, which actually connects with Ivory Coast. And in front of me is the famous Ankobra road toll booth, where tolls were actually collected here over the years for the states. This very toll booth actually sits right on the edge of the Ankobra bridge, which separates the Nzima East municipality from Elembele. And from here, you go all the way to Nsiama, all the way to Elubo and the Ivory Coast. And looking at it right now, it is basically abandoned, meaning all vehicles either coming from Takoradi heading towards Elubo to Ivory Coast, and those actually coming from Ivory Coast or Elubo heading towards Takoradi and beyond are all not paying tolls as we speak because of the directive from the Ministry of Roads for toll booth collection, road tolls collection to be stopped in November 2021. And as you can see, it is totally abandoned. And I just want to take a look at the state of affairs over here in this very toll booth, which looks so much abandoned. The gate is very much ajar, and inside here we have some of the louvers actually gone off, meaning no maintenance is actually taking place. And as we speak, we don't know what is actually going to happen with this very toll booth as we see here. But we just want to also find out from some of the people who actually used to work here.
I was the supervisor here, and what happened was 2021, 18th November, we were asked to stop work. So we have to close down the toll, and I am a single parent. That was what I was doing in taking care of my child and my family. So it was like, we were not expecting it. It just came suddenly, and we have to. So since that time, we've been trying, for me myself, I've been trying to get a new job, and we were asked to stay home, and they will reinstate us, but up till now, they also promised to be paying us till they reinstate, but still, we didn't hear anything from them. So some of my colleagues too, they are also in the house, not doing anything, especially the physically challenged people. That's what is going on. And then this toll booth, like, once it's an international road, it's supposed to be, because those cars from Abidjan, Liberia, they all pass without paying toll, and it's not helping. You can see the bridge is not good, not in a good state, and it's supposed to be repaired. So I think there is the need for the government to at least bring back the toll for some people to get work. And then the hawkers too, we were helping a lot of them. When we were here, they were hawking, and then things were easier for them. But now that the toll is not there, they are finding it difficult to do whatever they want to do. Yeah.
What is toll booth currently abandoned when it comes to its operation? Hawkers who ply their trade over here tells me that drivers passing by have no reason to slow down, but dangerously speed off and not buying their product, but what? Put their lives in danger.
Na drivers no obu tu mulka wan hwe no ka akwafa na so ntia just pon ma chewa anse no mo agina na yatumi aton ade nti to butu de omo family yesla aban on family na yanton ade e wo ho
first to bridge on de oju ha enam so betwa ticket ni no ho nyoma ni mentam ju aka no slow down je yo omo to ade na sisi ade on se sisi ana ente sabi nti ama market ne ye. Nse ade mu nyira so to bridge ni ho nti omdu ahwum na omko obi kura mpo tim na oto ade kura mpo a abotra bi anim na omko.
For the Deputy Minority Leader and MP for Elembele constituency, the cancellation of the road toll collection shouldn't have taken place in the first place.
Well, clearly, if you look at what has happened generally, I don't think we want to say we told you so, but it's very clear that this government basically didn't think through that decision. And that's why you're seeing all the consequences. First of all, we've lost so much revenue. People have lost jobs. This government promised them that they were going to give them alternative employment. It never happened. They have added on to the pile of unemployed people in the country. And now we are losing lives. You know, the toll booth, while it was in operation, we had security, police officers manning these police stations, these toll booths. We had workers working there. So because of that, there was some control and safety. And these days it's very clear that once this toll booth was taken away, people felt that they could run through it. And the reports of lost life in this toll booth is simply unacceptable. So the government must, as a matter of urgency, quickly move in to basically secure these places. It's very, very important that these toll booths are secured. I mean, you were in Ankobra, you saw it. If you see the speed with which these cars go through this toll booth, and it's not only Ankobra, across the country, they must secure it and come out with a better technology on how to go forward from here. But the current status quo cannot continue. It's unacceptable.
Until government eats a humble pie and reconsider reactivating this very road toll collection in the country, motorists who are so much speeding because they have no business to do anything over here will continue to be a danger to hawkers and pedestrians who actually use this very stretch around the toll booth. For Citi News, I'm Akwesi Jenim, Ankobra, in the Lambda district of the Western Region.